Oh yeah! There we go. Oh yeah, it is my rig. That's cool. There you go. Way to go. Great, you're the only one catching fish. You must know what you're doing.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
What's happening, my sandy-footed friends? Check it out. I got some coquina clam fish bites. I'm just going to cut 2 little pieces and add it to my Sandman float rig. I like this coquina clam, and so do pompano and whiting, and that's what I'm targeting. This is the Sandman float rig. This is a white one. The hook is inside the float. It's a squishy foam. It works well. I sell it at thesandmanshop.com. I got my sinker guy Sputnik. I'm using a 5-ounce because the current is kind of ripping. There you go. That's my setup here. Surf hippie fishing sand spike over the bar rod, 13-footer. I'm going to chuck this thing out. That's floridasurftackle.com. That's what that says there. Over the bar, 13-footer. I love this rod. It's a medium fast. And we're just going to go down here and chuck it out and catch a fish almost instantaneously.
All right, this is my first cast. Let's see what happens. We're here in Crescent Beach. Keeping it in relatively close. We're at a high tide, or it's in the last of the incoming high tide. My goal is to fish the outgoing. Ooh, cool, we got an awesome plane. Dang, that was a World War II plane. Let's see if he's still on. Yeah, we got us a fish. Yeah, that's just that synthetic bait. Yeah, there you go, Florida pompano.
Great job.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful.
It's a baby, but
it is, but still, it works.
It ate the white Sandman float. I invented this float rig.
Did you really?
Yeah, they're in stores.
Oh, very
good for you.
Yeah, that's what I'm using.
Hey man, I hope you catch a bunch today, right?
Anyway, I caught a pompano, small one, within like that was the first cast. But he was eating the Sandman float rig. It's a rig I invented. The float's on the hook, and they like it when it's suspended and it moves with the current, and it's squishy foam. Very effective. Pompano put bait in their mouth and they kind of give it a quick little taste, and if it's like that hard styrofoam, they'll spit it out. So I came up with a squishy foam on the hook. You can get these online at thesandmanshop.com. They work, man. Pompano! There you go. That's the best one. That's the best one of the day. On the float rig. See, when they're small like this, like I always do if you're new to the channel, I undo the bail. I grab the hook. I don't touch the fish due to the glycoprotein slime that he's got. It's a baby, so I just want to let him go. I just want to let him go. Don't touch him. If you remove the glycoprotein slime on there, that slime defends them from bacteria and parasites. So you don't want to handle them. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, he was swimming in with it. Could this be the target? That is the question. Oh man, it's just these Florida pompano, these little guys. Tiny ones. This is the target. This is one of our targets. We are trying to get pompano. It is not this tiny. Yeah. So the tide is still coming in, so we're gonna have to wait for these bigger ones to come in. See you later. Thanks for the catch. It's another pompano. Another pompano. This time on the pink. This is incredible. They love that suspending bait. It's really good. This one is just on the sand flea scent. There we go.
I decided to make a change and head to Volano Beach, just north of Crescent Beach.
Oh, we got ourselves a black drum. Just hooked into a black drum on the pink Sandman float rig. He's eating the shrimp scent. There it is. Black drum. Cool, huh?
Yeah. Wow.
Drag. I think we got us a shark. I only got 20-pound chest. He's probably gonna break off now he knows he's hooked. Yeah, that's a big one. This is a good fish. Could be a big red. Oh, he just broke off. Yeah, it's definitely a shark. Tail whacked me. That was a good run. I'm definitely not shark fishing. I do not have the shark rig out. Oh, it swam all the way to the beach. Tiny little pop. That's the tiniest. This is the tiniest pompano we've caught yet. White Sandman float rig on the coquina clam. These little guys, man. These little guys biting these 2-aught circle hooks. This must be pompano number, I don't know, 7, 8. 7 or 8. Got ourselves another pompano on the orange float rig this time. Feisty. Doesn't matter what color it is. They are, they're chewing it. Guys. On the pink Sandman float rig. There we go. I don't think it's gonna keep though. We'll see. No, not a keeper. Not a keeper. He's just so much, he's so much bigger than the smaller ones. It's kind of hard to tell. We'll get him back. Let's go get him back. Changing species to the baby lady. Gosh, man, I'm in the nursery here in Volano. It's an excellent, excellent bait size. There you go. Another pompano. I honestly don't know how many this makes. It's probably pompano number 9, 10. Check it out. There you go. Incoming tide. It's my buddy Brian Curlett and Chantal Curlet's company, the Surf Fishing Solutions Tournament Spike. I love this thing. It holds, man. It holds. Just kind of going like little circles, back and forth. No pounding of a hammer or nothing. Goes right in. Just like that. It's pretty cool. You can also adjust the height level if you want with this thing. So I got it at its most bottom point. It's a great sand spike. It's all aluminum, sorry, brass, aluminum. Well, he welded it himself at his shop. I love that sand spike. You guys should check it out. Surf Fishing Solutions. I think he's got a QR code right here. Yeah, there you go. As of right now, I mean, you might be able to get it at Fish Bites Trading Post or online with him on Facebook. Surf Fishing Solutions. Check him out. Oh, this is a better fish. This is a better fish. Make sure we can get him in. That is a much better pompano. Yes. This might even be a keeper pompano.
Looks like a keeper.
Well, they got to be 11. No, not a keeper. They're definitely getting bigger now that the tide is coming in. There you go. He's gone.
All right, guys, here's a scenario where you're trying to target redfish using cut bait. However, you hook into a shark and you're not prepared.
Ladyfish on there.
You did? Yeah. I was this close to doing that. Yeah, he keeps taking drag. What's he hooked on? Like how many pound test?
It's a big one.
80?
100 or something.
Oh, okay.
So you ain't cutting that off.
Okay, yeah.
This is why it's good to have a buddy with you fishing or have some knowledge of catching a shark. You need to have your pliers on you, some bolt cutters if possible, but this shark right here is actually fighting pretty good. He's got a 125 pound test, he says. So that shark is gonna not break off. It's gonna stay on. So yeah, luckily I was able to be there with pliers and stuff, but this is the situation we're in. But he needed help, so here I go. I'm gonna go try to wrangle this shark in. And this is what you want to do. I mean, you want to get him off the hook. See, he's starting to get barrel rolled, and that could kill the shark. So you want to get him in as quickly as possible. Cut the line or get the hook out if you can, but and then get that shark back as quickly as possible. This here is a bull shark. They are very, very aggressive. I mean, the second you touch their tail, they'll come back and try to bite you. That's how aggressive they are.
There you go. All right, that's good. Yeah, I got your rod. Need a plier?
Yeah, I got him on.
Here.
Got him on you? Appreciate it.
Here, but he'll try to bite back. There you go. That's it. Hold strong.
You gotta be very careful. He needed help. And I'm glad I could be there to help him, but this is what I'm doing. This is by no means a professional way of doing this. I know I'll get some hate mail for this, but I just wanted to help that shark as best I could. More so than the angler. I wanted to help the shark. I have on one of these Panama Jack hats, and the wind keeps blowing it in my face, so I can't see what I'm doing. So I just chuck the hat real quick. There you go. Now I can see. Let's go.
Saved your hand.
I saved your fish.
Appreciate it.
Wow, that shark, that was totally unexpected. He didn't have anything set up ready to go, but we worked as a team to get him out and released safely. It's kind of hard when you're catching sharks on pompano rigs, you know. I'm out of breath, but that shark is safe now. We put the shark back in. Not exactly sure. It looked like a bull shark to me. He was feisty, trying to help it, but it would like try to come back and bite, and bulls are notorious for doing that, so they'll bite you. Be careful.
Thank you guys so much for coming on that adventure. Check out my buddy Surf Fishing Solutions on Facebook, thesandmanshop.com, the Sinker Guy Shop, Fish Bites Trading Post, and fishbites.com. Guys, keep it reeling. We'll see you next time.
18.5-inch ladyfish.
Biggest one.
Dang, you gonna get it back or are you gonna use it for bait?
Get back.
Yeah, you're ripping the scales off of it.
Oh, no, it was like that.
Oh, really? Maybe it got hit by a bluefish.
Yeah, most likely.
Dang, good catch. It's good bait.
Sail, sail.